Ready to go again, Mr. Bond? The gameplay video for 007 First Light has been revealed. This is very different to my normal videos, but I will be covering this game on this channel as I am now a IO Interactive partner. The game seemed interesting and here are my first impressions. Please subscribe and show some love with some likes. And let's chat about it in the comments. Let's go. Alright, yeah, it's looking good. It's looking good. I would really wish if they actually addressed whether or not there's going to be solely linear places. I mean, technically they did. There's going to be getting clues to find out where to go next, as well as, I guess, arenas that you can fight people in, like this whole red area.
Kill Bond.
It's very clear that you're not going to be able
a license to kill.
Get through here without fighting.
Trained by the Royal Navy.
Do you know what this
Bond
reminds me
is
of?
An expert marksman.
It reminds me of Splinter Cell, where you have, like, it has paths where you have to go. Not the old Splinter Cells, the more newer ones, like Blacklisted, I think it was called, or whatever. The way those ones were is like, you know where you have to go because there's nowhere else you can go. And then once you get into a building, it's either you can fight everybody and shoot everybody up, or you can sneak around and get people and do it that way. It feels a lot like what Splinter Cell was, because I played that recently and I was like, oh, okay, like I can understand this. But obviously coming from the developers of Hitman, I would hope that it also gives us that expressive energy of being able to do what you want outside of clue gaining. Like if you're trying to sneak up and find like maybe a lieutenant for 009, like give us a play space where we can, you know, take out people, get their outfits. I haven't seen him change outfits other than the beginning. So you get outfits and then you can get into a next section and then, you know, get into a different place. He did kind of do that when he pretended to be the cameraman for that lady, but he was still James Bond. So yeah, be more, I would hope that it has more Hitman-esque stuff, because Hitman was basically 007 with a bald head, like he was. But I understand as well that 007 has a trope, which is that you need to include all the things that 007 is known for, which is, oh, do you know what? Where's the villain? We saw the guy at the beginning with the blonde hair. You need that introduction to the villain and him being someone that you're like, yeah, I can't wait to take him down. I don't remember seeing anybody like that in this. We fight a lot of grunts. We do a lot of things where it kind of makes it seem like you're doing a lot, but in reality, other than the name 009, what is the vibe? Like, who are we fighting? Why are we angry at this person? Like, that's also a 007 trope where it's like, you meet the bad guy, he's got golden teeth, or you meet the bad guy and he's pale, and you know his whole skin is flipping musky as hell, and he's got one eye and the other eye is like, I don't know, silver, or I don't know, it's a lady but she has two guys that follow her everywhere she goes and they you know finish each other's sentences and stuff like that. We needed that introduction to the villain. Maybe that will come in future media, who knows. But yeah, just the name 009, obviously the infatuation with him is the fact that he was an agent before, I guess. But yeah, we needed to see the evil person that we dislike. But as I said, I'm hoping from what we've seen so far, we get
enemies can
so
provide
much more
additional firearms. You'll just have to borrow them for a moment.
I will be playing on hard mode.
With quick thinking, you can turn the tables on your
I don't like the
enemies
fact
by
that, I mean, look, why is my man standing in the background of this fighting? Like, I need it to feel like Bond.
Gadgets used for stealth and infiltration can also be deployed in combat.
And I need to be scared of
disrupt
this.
enemy attacks or provide further offensive options.
I need enemies
allowing
in the
you
next
to
room to hear
fight
that
fire
explosion.
with fire, or distract to make your escape.
Laser man's the back of a man's head.
Adversaries come equipped with different levels of armor, requiring either greater ballistic might or tactical improvisation. To support him in challenging situations, Bond can use his own instincts. This mode will help you focus on your most difficult targets.
I like that you
whether
can shoot
human
people's guns out there.
Or environmental. Bond must be fast,
Also,
cunning, and uncompromising.
give me a mode that I can play as a pacifist. I want that option of not having to go loud. Unless I genuinely have to, like, maybe I've been spotted by the villain and I have to go loud. But if I want to play the whole game in stealth mode, please, I hope that's involved.
To prevail in the world of 007 First Light.
Thank you for your visit. We hope to see you again.
Somehow I doubt that.
Yeah, let's get it, man. March 27th. I've noticed there's a few things I'm going to make a video on. A lot of the close quarters combat that was shown. I do like, for example, the fact that you can parry and you can throw snooker balls and stuff like that.
Having been
Man's arm.
discovered, Bond will need to rely on more than wit and charm to contain the situation. In melee combat against multiple assailants, you'll need to think fast, combining throws, parries,
I don't think they even
and
showed the
direct
parry.
strikes with environmental takedowns and items.
Yeah.
Simon says don't get up.
I also hope that there's some sort of multiplayer in this as well. Having agents find different ways to be able to take each other out and have that old school sort of combat that we used to have back in the early days of video games, such as when Splinter Cell came out, or, you know, maybe like an agent versus guards type mode. I think that would be so sick. But definitely we need a multiplayer mode in this game as well. So fingers crossed, fingers crossed. As I mentioned before, I am actually a part of the promotional team of this game. Not officially, but as a content creator, I'm a part of their program to help, obviously, you guys learn more about the game. So I make sure you subscribe, because they might give me, they probably will actually, give me more stuff that will be stuff that you'd only find out here first before it becomes public. As I say, I'm going to be making videos alongside my normal videos about this game, just because obviously I want to be excited, and I love the Hitman game. So more and more I find out, I definitely will share with you. But yeah, what does everybody think? If you lot are lurking, subscribe or whatever. And yes, I will see you in the next video, in the next shorts, and in the future for this game when it drops on March 27th. 2026, yeah? Look out for that close combat video that I'll be working on over the next couple of days, yeah? You don't have a great day. Thanks for watching.